Welcome to the Tech Talks Daily Podcast, where you can learn and be inspired by real-world examples of how technology is transforming businesses and reshaping industries in a language everyone can understand. Here is your host, Neil C. Hughes.
Welcome back to the Tech Talks Daily Podcast. Now, the weather has taken a toll for the worst here in the UK. There I was complaining about sweating and being too hot. The usual grey skies and rain have returned. But today's guest is Katerina Sukhenko, and she is inviting us to sunny Turkey to share her story today. And she is the founder and CBDO at a company called Postoplan, which is a marketing platform that calls itself better than Buffer and Hootsuite, which is a pretty big claim, but it's a fully remote company. Its employees are working from 18 different countries, and they're helping marketers and entrepreneurs across the world to build more efficient social media strategies. So I've invited her on the podcast today to talk about all this and marketing, automation, technology, and so much more. So buckle up and hold on tight as I beam your ears all the way to Turkey so we can speak with her now. So a massive warm welcome to the show. Can you tell the listeners a little about who you are and what you do?
I'm glad to be here, so thank you for inviting me. My name is Kate Sukhenko. I am Chief Business Development Officer and co-founder of Postoplan, and I powered marketing system that allows users to create, schedule, and promote content on social media.
Love it. And you are the founder and CBDO at Postoplan, which is a marketing platform that calls itself better than Buffer or Hootsuite. So before we go there, though, I've got to ask, can you share your origin story? Where did your passion for technology come from? And what was it that put you on this path you're on today?
Me and Alex, our CEO, we would work before with social media. He used to have an advertising agency, and I worked with social media and promoting businesses on social media and startups. So we would usually use services like that for marketing automation or for social media management, and we would be lacking some functionality, or like we would have there something of what we don't need. So the focus we are doing right now in Postoplan is to include functionality that would be needed for successful marketing for entrepreneurs and small business owners and those who work with social media management, to include all the functionality for successful digital marketing, like content creation, content distribution, and promotion. If we talk about our competitors, we would like to be not only about social media management, but more about marketing automation.
Fantastic. And at Postoplan, you guys are on a mission to help small businesses to work on social networks too. And correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe it's the only platform that allows users to create and post content free of charge without any time limits. And I've downloaded that many different solutions that all claim to be free and then they end up paying. I've been through dozens of them. But for people hearing about Postoplan for the first time, can you tell the listeners a little bit more about the kind of problems that you're setting out to solve for your customers?
Yeah, so in the very beginning, we decided that Postoplan will always be free. So users, like people just need their email, no credit card, just to register and start working on their social media. Also, when you have your free account, you can connect unlimited amount of your business pages from like Facebook, Twitter, Google My Business, WordPress, and Slack. So some of our users are just satisfied with their free account.
Yeah, no, that's incredible. I'm going to be checking that out for sure. And I also believe that you're a fully remote company and your employees are working from 18 different countries and help marketers and entrepreneurs across the world to build more efficient social media strategies. But can you tell me more about your setup and how having those remote employees from 18 countries is actually proving to be a strength rather than a weakness?
Yeah, so as you said, our team works from 18 different countries, and that's really exciting. And We have different traditions in our Slack channel, right? And how we communicate. And that's really cool to hear from somebody from like Mexico or Spain or, I don't know, Cambodia. Talking about onboarding, we have our Wikipedia, Postoplan Wiki, which really like makes this onboarding process easier. It includes the information about our company, about our values, about our goals, where we're going. So from the very beginning, people could like see what we're doing. And I would say that there is not just dry information about some rules and our company. We would like tell them how do we solve problems, like how you should do that, right? So like we teach them how to find ways to find different solutions. Also there we tell them like don't stress out, because you should pay attention how many hours you spend at work. So like don't be stressful and don't overwork. And I think with the help of Wiki, new team members could feel our support and could feel the atmosphere in our team. And everyone who has been working in who is working in our team says that we have really warm atmosphere, because like every Friday we have a tradition, and every Friday we would like share our report, like little funny reports, what we were doing. And so that makes, more united.
It's such a great point you've raised there, because I think over the last 18 months, we have people who have started new jobs. They've been recruited online. They've been interviewed online. They've started their new job and have not actually met their team face to face in person. And I think when working with remote teams, maintaining the humanization of onboarding and building that company culture, it's more important than ever, isn't it?
Yeah, that's true. So we have a defined person who would prepare new team members for their work. And we have a call schedule, like asking how they're doing in terms of accepting the rules or like the processes at the company. Are they doing okay or not? So that is really important, because you don't have somebody who is sitting just like by your table, right, to ask an advice or something like that. And also like talking about different departments, there for new people there would be always a person who could like help him. I don't know, like like work buddy who would assist with different work questions as well.
Fantastic. And very early on in our interview there, you were talking about marketing automation is a topic very close to your heart, and that's what you want to be known for. So on the topic of marketing automation, can you expand on how and when to integrate? Is there any advice you can offer there?
So marketing automation is important for customer journeys, because you don't want to get customers. I mean, you can get customers just from your ads running on Facebook or Instagram, right? But there are people who wouldn't buy from you from the like first touch. So you should include different channels and different processes, like how you can join them, how you can engage them, and what type of content you could share with them. So you should, first of all, you should define your goals. What do you want to do? What types of customers you have? What are their interests? What is their age, right? And after that, you could choose a platform. So first of all, you should just do this database segmentation, right? What types of customers you have, and try to choose marketing automation platforms that will include functionality that you need, because you don't want to pay for something what you will not use, right? So some of them are more complicated. Some of them are responsible for email marketing or like social media marketing. And after that, you could just test different channels, because you never know what will work better for you. Is it email marketing or social media marketing, right? So here is the most important question. Here is testing and analytics. And after that, you could put most of your efforts to those segments that work.
And what would you say the biggest benefits of marketing automation is? Is there any use cases or client stories that you can share?
Well, the main benefits is that you can automate the like complicated processes. Like talking about Postoplan, you have your content plan, right? And you have different, usually those who develop business or who create content for social media, they should have different types of content for different social media sites, because you're not gonna talk about something like an Instagram and post the same information on LinkedIn, because those are different audiences. And here it's really convenient that you can create and schedule in one place and set the time and date and not be worried about that like for a week or two or a month even. And if we talk about other platforms, you could automate really complicated customer acquisition funnels, right? So they will work for you, and you don't need to switch between different accounts. You don't need to check different applications and stuff. So.
And for anyone listening that are hearing about Postoplan for the first time, maybe they are looking at something simply just to schedule their LinkedIn, Twitter, Facebook posts, etc. They've gone through all those other expensive options, and maybe they want to try out your free plan and just see how it all works. What's the best way to get up and running? Can you just talk me through the process just to prepare anyone listening on what they can expect?
Yeah, sure. So you can find Postoplan on all the social media sites like Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and also you can just Google that and we will appear on the first place in Google. So as I mentioned before, registering process is not complicated because you just need your email and then you can start connecting your Facebook business pages, your Instagram account, Twitter, and schedule publication for them. So it's not complicated at all.
And what's next for you and Postoplan? Where do you take it from here? Are you going to continue leveraging technology? Is there anything that excites you on the horizon?
Yeah, sure. So I mentioned that Postoplan is an AI-powered system for marketing automation. And actually, just this summer, we are issuing an update that includes artificial intelligence algorithm that will help small business owners create content according to their topic, according to their niche, and that will be a high-quality content for them. And of course, we're going to develop some other functionality, which will include artificial intelligence.
Oh, excellent. So is anything you can expand on the artificial intelligence side of it and how that works? Or is there anything you can share on that?
Currently, we launched the ability to set advertising on Facebook and Instagram with the help of Postoplan. For some people, I can tell that for some people, launching ads on Business Manager could be like overwhelming and needs a lot of knowledge or skills, And we would like Postoplan to be a single platform for processes like content creation, scheduling, and promotion. So that's why we decided to add the ability to promote content and set everything up inside Postoplan.
Well, thank you so much for introducing me to Postoplan and sharing your story. But before I let you go, a question I always like to ask my guests is, we started with your origin story. What is the soundtrack to that origin story? Is there a song or piece of music that's helped you in your career, or just helps you get your head in the zone before going into the office? Is there any song that means anything to you that you could share and we put on our Spotify playlist today?
Actually, I'm not a very music person, and I don't want to be primitive, because first what comes to my mind is like show must go on, or we are the champions. So maybe something like that.
Show Must Go On is a great tune. Yeah, I'll add that one. You've got me with that. I think somebody's had the other track there, so we will put Show Must Go On. I think it's such an important thing because the startup roller coaster ride is full of tremendous dips and tremendous highs, and it can be quite intimidating. But when you do hit that bottom, the show must go on. You must keep pushing forward. But for anyone listening that wants to find out more about Postoplan, maybe even reach out and contact your team and explore what you could offer them even more. What's the best way of doing that?
The best way of doing that is just simply register on our website. It's not complicated. And there is our great support team, which will assist you. And we get a lot of positive reviews about their work. So you will get your response really quick. So
I think just about everybody listening will have some kind of content that they're trying to promote on multiple channels, and it can be a real pain and it can be incredibly expensive. So the fact that you're using technology and artificial intelligence to provide a smaller and medium-sized business in particular that all-in-one automatic social media marketing platform just to make it easier to schedule content posting and communicate with your customers. It's something I'm going to be giving a try, and I'll be feeding back to everyone what I think. But more than anything, just thank you for taking the time to come on here, share your story, and introducing everyone to Postoplan.
Thank you so much.
So I'm going to be checking out Postoplan. I will report back later, but I also love chatting about the work of remote teams and the humanization of onboarding now, and also for how they're building a culture in remote startups. Not to mention marketing automation, how, when to integrate, and what are the benefits and how to choose vendors. But so much more we could talk about for hours on that topic. But that's it for today's episode. So keep your messages coming over to me over at my website, techblogwriter.co.uk. You'll also find links to my social channels if you want to catch me on there. But I'll be back tomorrow and we'll do it all again because I've got another guest lined up to speak with you all. So a big thank you for listening. And until next time, don't be a stranger.
Thank you for listening to the Tech Talks Daily Podcast with Neil C. Hughes. Remember, technology works best when it brings people together.